So it's almost times. What you showing today, I don't know. I could be going here and there. I really don't know. I do have a plan, but I think it's gonna go freestyle. So do we have a host? Do you guys wanna help me, sort of introduce, or I should just introduce myself?
Okay, this is Gavin, our game development lead, and he's going to be showing us all kinds of stuff today. We don't know
All
what.
kinds of stuff. Yes.
Yes.
Should we start
I don't
in?
know.
I don't know what I'll be showing. I scared I show too much or show too little. I don't know. I'll try to stick to my scope that I prepared, and depending on the cause we I don't want to leak everything at the same time. Then the subsequent weeks it will be like, oh, one icon, two drawing. Okay, the stream hasn't started, so don't worry. Oh, it's already 3. So should I start now? Is everyone ready?
Let's go.
So I'll just start sharp, lah. Huh? Okay. Let me share my screen then.
Yes, I believe people want to see moving stuff today. So
Okay, moving stuff. So okay, my name is Gavin, and I hope you guys will enjoy this. So as you can see, this is my desktop. Actually everything is here. All the things that I work on is here, and some in the cloud, but it's mostly here because these are backup, right? If the cloud gets fried, then this will be the backup. If my computer gets fried, then the cloud is my backup. There's a few backup, so no worries. And these are actually all the sneak peek you can screenshot. You can definitely tell, what's already been done and what will be shown in the subsequent Death Diaries or series. Huh, Cheryl. No, actually, I cleaned up before this sharing, so this is not the representation of the real look. So let's begin. Um, So you, today I'll be sharing like about heroes, and I'll be taking Atalanta as an example. It's sort of the I want to take you guys into the process of creating a character. So let me start with this card. Back in I think last year, 2021, I think it's about August or something. So Dwayne approached me and asked me if I could help him with some art direction. During that time there was nothing, so it's just like coming up with heroes and um some ideas. So I gave him a few ideas, and we approached a few artists, and the pointers are it's sort of like, okay, what type of heroes do you want? Archer? Okay, what sort of influence? I was just saying like maybe it's Greek, hence we get Atalanta. You get it's a quite a classic archer. So this is actually the first image of what we have, and from here we actually work towards the 3D models, because in this game project the first step was to have 2D visuals. So this is exactly what we did for the first round, and after that there's a lot of unknown stuff, because pictures are looking nice, but when it comes to 3D it has to be practical, and it has to be translatable, I would say, the term, into the game. So we will need to come out with what do you call this, character sheet, or a modeler would say it's a character model sheet. You will need this is called orthographic view, where you get your front view, side view, and of your character with no hair, and with weapon and the companions, stuff like that. And this is just like a rough guide for a modeler. And from there, I would have to provide sort of pointers, like, okay, what sort of material do I want? I want golden feathers for the tiara. Like this one is like I think this is Versace, and then some material material references as well to get the weight. Show us something, no sketches. No, no, no. This is a process. This is something. Without these, we can't do anything. I can't skip. It's a journey. So you have the shoes. You have to show the artist what you need. All right, to translate into the game, and from there you will go to your 3D models. So let me see. And from there, you will get your progress. The week one, I believe you guys have seen this. So I'll have to talk to the artist, like, okay, I want her eyes to insinuate a feeling of an owl. So this is the eye, right? And then from there, it's easy already. I'll just leave all the work to the modeler, and I have like week 1 to week 4. So it took about a month for a model. And here we have game model. So in Maya, this is the software called Maya, where modelers and animators would use to do their work, I guess. So this is the model with texture, and up close is actually like what you'll see in the game, right? When MP is not my department. You asked the wrong guy. This is this is a rough model. It's because every model is poly, as you know that League of Legends it's a mobile game, so this has to be optimized for mobile input. And if you can see, let me compare to when it's rendered in high res, it actually had all these metallic material to it, and then you have your non-metallic just material to it, because your game engine, it's run on optimization. If I run everything on this sort of setting, then your phone will definitely get fried, right? I'm not sharing the screen. That's impossible.
Oh, no, we can see it.
Yeah, you guys can see, right? You have to click yes. No, what you gonna stop speaking as a it's okay, I'll continue then. So this is what you see, and this is versus what you see in the software. And if some guys you don't know, modeling is actually done cube by cube. So if I demonstrate a bit, you can switch to H mode. This is how you actually create model. You can pull your tris around. So right now, oh, this is a bit inappropriate. Yeah, that's how you actually model stuff, right? Yep, this is Atalanta in game, and yep, there you have it. So after you have the model, let me see. I do not save this. Okay, let me get back to it. And then you have your in-game previews. But before that, you do have, you know, skills icon to think about. I'm not sure if this is already out. I think it's out there. So you have to prepare all this for integration, because in the game you will need to put those inside the game, right? And then we go to your in-game preview. So let me just get this, share screen, change window into go live. And then you guys will be seeing yourself. So this is the actual engine. So you can see this is actually not the skin one. This is actually an immortal skin. But this was really early. I think this was 3 months ago. So this is exactly what we will test on, like the animation set, your attacks, and then your skills. So basically these are tests that we would do. I would put the models in, and then I would check with Ananta Rupa about what we'll be improving. For this, I gave feedback like, okay, the run is a bit like draggy. It's not traveling in the correct, I would say, unit. So that's the feedback that we'll do. And then as for the deaths, okay, the animation looks a bit clunky at the end, so I will want them to polish it up. So this is actually part of the process. And then for the models as well, for the assets, we will usually check in game and see if the lighting is correct, and we'll check from multiple angles. Yep. So this is how we check in game. Let's see. Let me change back to tool window. Okay. So besides that, then you have your VFX, right? Yep. So as you can see, the model is also different. This is the in-game model. The rendering is different, but you can see all the skills are up. And right now we are in the midst of polishing the VFX. So these are all the base effects, like the ultimates and all that. And then make sure the function is working, the stun works, and everything. Can you not see the screen? I think so. I'll just play a few times, right? So you guys can see it. Because I think you have to click the my I think my icon and see the stream. Is it limited to 25%? I think we used to have more. Maybe you guys can try to rejoin. Oh, it's at the limit.
Yes,
Uh-huh.
it has reached limit already.
I see. Is there anything we can do about it? You can only watch replay then, I guess. Is there any way we can stream for everyone?
Discord limit, but don't worry. I think Cheryl's already recording the stream, so you guys can always check out the recording after this. I believe Discord limits it to the first 50 people, so congratulations to those who are early.
I guess this is what we call first come first serve. Really sorry about that, but I think I'll just continue, right? So Rocket you can see, right? H flow you can also see, right? All right, all right. If any mods can share, please do share with them. All right. So yeah, we are in the midst of balancing all the skills and attack. And right now, today I'm showing Atalanta, but right now I'm actually developing the fifth hero already, and there's a lot of balancing and I would say animation polish to do. That's the stage that I'm working on to make sure all the heroes are looking good in game. And then besides the expect, we also have to do VO. I believe most of you guys have already seen the VO for Atalanta, but those are just a snippet. Usually we have like the whole set, so these are all our dialogues. Yep. And then in the recording session we actually have like 200 over lines, but we have to narrow down into a few. I'll say this is about 28 to 30 lines for each heroes. Yep. And then you have your splash art. So for the splash art, usually I would talk to the artist and see, he would come up with a few options, and then we would pick one and develop from there. So I think the spline animation is also up in the web. Those who already followed us will probably know we chose option B, and the final outlook looks something like this. Yep, I pressed MA and I got a. Oh, Ken is here. Ken, you got a lot of fans here, So yeah, this is the flow where we create the hero, and my daily job is just make sure that every stage is working, because there are different aspects of the game. There are just for the hero itself, I have to make sure that the 2D art is nice, and then I have to make sure the 3D models are doing the job. And then the other thing would be even texturing. It's also not an easy thing, because mobile games is heavily relying on painting skills. You have to get it right. Yeah, so this is actually a texture map. It looks nothing like what you know, and this is called normal map. This map actually bumps up your 3Dness of your character, and this is actually your specular. It gives depth to your character. So from far, it will look like it's believable. Yep. And then the other thing would be integration. So all these art are done separately, you know, outside of the game engine. So after you complete the models, your voice or your skill icons, everything has to be integrated into the game engine, which is we are using Unity. It's pretty easy to use, but it's really complicated when it comes to customizing into a genre like MOBA, because there's a lot of things to tick. Every skill has to be programmed, and there's a lot of back and forth just to make it right. So, for instance, skills like the arrow distance and everything has to be just right. We had a few back and forth just to set the distance right, things like that. Yep. And also, sooner or later there will be icons. It's actually already there. It's just that in the character test, these are not there, because it's a separate engine where we test animation, and versus the real game UI, it's a completely separate test level. Yep. Another wheel. So that's all I have for the character sharing. Um, should I should I continue? how far are we in? We are in 15 minutes, right? Okay, what should I continue? Let me think. Let me think carefully. Perhaps I should go over UI, right? So, in UI we have a lot of yeah, I'm really holding back. We have a lot of pages. So this is actually the page flow for all the possible flow in the game, and I would say we are about 40% in terms of the art. So this will most likely be the layout of what you see in the lobby. But bear in mind that a lot of things are placeholder. Like these are actually taken from other mobile games because we need to do a mock-up before we replace with our icon, right? So this art will probably be updated with the new splash art as well, and the icons will be positioned in sort of this way, right? And then when you select your heroes, will look something like this. And as you can no longer purchase. I think we some of the things will change, where a lot of transaction is done in marketplace. So things will change, but this is how we view it. When you choose your hero, you could. Yes, it's your boy Leon Fist. So yeah, these are in development, and some of the icons is already working. Yep. Um I really need to hold back. Oh, okay. You can mute me if you want to listen to Steph. Yes. And then you have your you know, player ranking graph. There's a player ranking, and then we're working towards the final. Actually, we already have the final, but this is I can only show you guys this much for now, right? Yep. Actually, I have reached my milestone today. The map. Okay, okay, I'll show a little bit. Map. 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 Okay. What should I show? I think this one you guys showed already, right? Right. So this is actually a 2D art. And then this is what my 2D artists have drawn before translating into 3D. So right now this is the WIP inside the world map. And I don't want to show this today because it will be a different series. But this is all I'll show today for the map. New heroes. There's a lot of new heroes as you can see. But then again, I am holding back today because I want to have more series. You see, you have Leon Fizz, Lori, Nightshade, and Yasuke. It's all there. Mute him. I think I've muted Steph. Yes. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You can see like if you can zoom hard enough, there's already 3D models there. Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. Just one Excel Atalanta. Huh. Okay, I'll probably show uh maybe Lori. Okay, I'll show the WIP. So this one was I think this was 3 months back as well. And this is quite different from what she looked right now. Yeah, and actually I'm working on her animation, and it will be the other series, I guess. Let me show you, because you can see there's the folder called Laurie Anim. So I am actually animating her. Yeah, I'm working on the animation, and then there's your Yasuke animation. So these are all the reference file. These are all the files that I'm already working on. These are all the animation. Will Laurie have a familiar floating on her? Yeah, I think that will be definitely. I'll do that. Yes. You can see. I think. Wait, hold on. Let me see if it's here. Laurie. You can actually see her familiar. Yeah, yeah, it's modeled. There you go. Yeah, that's them. Yep, yep, yep. Damn, I'm showing way too much, man. All right. Yeah, I think that's it for today, I guess. It's there's really a lot, but
Yes. Any question? Any question? Done already for session 1 because you know we have a lot of time in hand. You wanna know what Yasuke is like to without a helmet? I guess we never know. Yes, if you can, you guys have to hack my computer to get into all these folders. Yeah. So yeah, let me continue with my music. So how many heroes are in progress? Yeah, like I just mentioned, I'm in the 5th heroes. Which thing do you think will be the most difficult in building the game? Everything, but the most difficult thing would be integration. Like building the art is easy, but after putting the game and make sure everything sort of gel together, it's harder. Yep. Music. Okay, sorry. Let me just get the music up. Oh, okay. Share screen. Let me change my window. Is there sound? Sometimes it doesn't work. Can you share some gameplay? I think I already shared Atalanta's gameplay. So right now we can't put 2 heroes together yet because it's not done in terms of the things like hitbox and the interaction between them. We are focusing on each character before we want to interact with them. Can we destroy the tree or eat them? This is definitely part of the feature that might happen to some heroes in the future. Yeah. If the user is cancer, yes, every hero is cancer. What's the hero of the month of June? Steph, have we? Oh, so okay. Steph has just announced it's gonna be Yasuke. Xing. So when is the target to the gameplay to be finished? My personal target, it's actually September, but it might be earlier. But it's just a temporary goal because bear in mind, all the art is I'll probably get all the art done at the very early, but in terms of tech and back end, it's a different case, right? Like the server stability and what you call connectivity. All this testing will probably take longer time than expected. But for me myself, all the arts, I'm trying to complete everything by September. I see. Please make this session once a week. Yes, probably. I can't promise if it's weekly, but probably at least 2 weeks. Cancer. Okay, that's a nice one. In terms of schedule, in terms of development hero and other characters, if you are talking about schedule, I think I'm on schedule. And as the matter of fact, I'm ahead of schedule. Yeah, like the music that you're hearing now, it's not supposed to be here, but I've done it early. I want to see the map. Will it be green or dark like Dota 2? Yep. Then you have to stay tuned for the next session. The map is already sort of there, but I want to keep it for the next session. You're focusing in artworks and music. Okay, so what my focus is everything that has to do with art. That will be me. So like character design, the maps, the characters, the music, the voiceovers. I was in charge of all of those. Yep. Gameplay is also me and Anantarupa. Backend wise is our tag team and also Anantarupa's tag team. So I work closely with them weekly and daily to show my progress and integrate into their backend. Is the dev still confident about launching in Q4? if you ask me as a dev, game dev, just the game aspect, I'm confident. I am confident, but there's a lot of things that are not in control. For instance, like your smart contract, we thought it's ready, but it has to be audited. So same goes to the gameplay. The back end and the connectivity and the server has to be certified before we can launch, right? So these are the things that I cannot promise. But in terms of artwork progress, yes, that I can promise. Can you bring Ananta Rupa next session? Well, I can always ask them. Yep, I can ask them. Can we show that test on in Q3 alpha version? So just so you know, the testing is already begun internally, because I think we are the early tester as a dev. So we are testing it every day until where it's stable for more players to our beta user to try out the game. How can we buy a skin? That will be on marketplace, and stay tuned to Cancer's Cancer's update. Please put some gameplay in the next dev diary. I believe it's already there. It's gonna be more heroes doing their thing. Can you schedule a gameplay demo session with Anantarupa also? Yeah, that would definitely be possible when everything is more settled. Yep. When is alpha test? I will want it to happen in probably October. I want to, but it all depends on the backend progress. You should finish it time. Your devs are always late. Well, that's not just us. Any games out there, even traditional game, they are always delaying. Like I'm looking forward to Grand Blue Fantasy Relink. They just delayed for another year. This game has been there for 8 years, I guess, in progress. And funny enough, I'm actually one of the animator for their game as well. I've animated Grand Blue Fantasy about 5 to 6 years ago. Until today, it's still not done. So, yep. Even your side games or giant companies always delaying. So, I guess it's just a norm in game dev. Will there be a voice interaction between characters in combat? Yes. Yes. Black Bee is asking again, how confident? As a game developer, I am confident. That I can say. But I cannot represent the whole team though. Can you show the Atalanta animation again? Of course. Yes. Hold up. Da 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 da. Oh, no, 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 no. Let's see. Change windows. Screen. Oh, wait. Hold up. Go live. Here you go. Enjoy taking a shit. Any requirement to participate in alpha tests? If not mistaken, you have to be the beta capsule or alpha capsule holder. Yeah, man, you can stream with your phone. That's how you make. Can you show Sophia? Where is Sophia? Sophia. See, it's You mean this little creature here? But it's still primitive. Sophia, what is? Oh, the bird, the bird, the burp, the burp. Okay, so burp, 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 burp. I don't have the model here, but essentially what when the moment you see the burp, our Sophia is actually when you cast the skill. So in ultimate, you actually send her forward. This is actually Sophia. Not sure if you can. Let me try to pause it. Yeah. So this is her. It's ultimate. Yeah. So if you can see, yeah, it's the placeholder name is called ultimate. Yep. Do we plan to have Sophia hovering beside her? This one, we have to ask Ananta Rupa. I want her to, but in terms of optimization, I'm not so sure. That's what they told me. Yep. Carlos animation have. Nope, I'm not there yet, Baris. But don't worry, I'm quite good at animation, so yep, not yet. You've got to wait. But it's gonna be very slammy, I guess. Yep. Well, power. You know, if you can scout and you multi selection, it's a bit hard because in mobile, it's really hard for you to multi control. Can we have some hero design contests? Sure, why not? Why not? Yuppity yup, 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 yuppity yup. Flashard. Whoop. Do we have the runes design? Runes as in the there's a different sort of runes. Which runes are you referring to? Kill voice lines. Kill voice lines. Yeah, sure. Let's see if I have it here. Da, 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 da. VO. Which one is the kill? Huh. Huh, huh, huh. What is a stock market guy? Yeah, let me just go through all of them.
My arrow or your blade? Which is quicker? My arrow or your blade? Which is quicker? My arrow or your blade? Arrows, guide my path. Arrows, guide my path. Artemisia, I filled you.
Can you show us where the objectives on the map? Yep, that will be for the next session, Black B.
Beast, your deceptions will not prevail on my watch. I've never hunted a beast of your kind. I've never. Kalantha, would you help us restore the live tree? Kalantha, would you help us restore?
Oh,
Come on, now.
announcer line.
Come on.
Let's see. But I could go all day though. Let's see. See, these are not chosen yet.
To neutral creeps. An enemy has fallen to neutral creeps. An enemy has fallen to neutral creeps. Rug pull. Minted, baby. Volatile. An enemy has fallen to neutral creeps. Welcome to the ancient realm. Let the battle begin. Let the battle begin. Minions have spawned. Minions have spawned.
Okay, wait. You said, is that right? I mean, in terms of animation. Yep, in terms of animation, I'm in the fifth hero.
The battle commences. The battle commences. 30 seconds to battle. Third victory. Game lost. Our citadel is under attack. Our citadel is under attack. Our
Well, what do you know? We have male and female announcer. Yeah, these are actually all the files. Yep, this is actually for the other sessions. We have both. And how many heroes are in your pipeline? What do you mean? You mean the first 10? Well, Mikasa, you get your first 10 first. There is no immortal capsule giveaway. You have to ask Sir Ken, man. Can Leon Fist talk? Yeah, he can. How many members? I don't know. There's so many of us. Like you guys are also the members. So actually, I think everyone in Discord is a member. Hmm. What else? What else? Come, keep. You guys can keep going. When start game? This is a very. What do you mean? Do you mean can I play a game now? I don't know. Yep. How can we buy immortal capsule? Mikasa say how many? Yep, correct. 5 more. Targeting by September. Yeah, correct. We need a patch hero here. Do we have them? Yes, we do have them. Have a wild guess. Which character it is? What is the game target? Just look at Q4, I guess. That's the target. Well, Sir Ken is already answering questions. Does LA has an adventure game in the future like Dota? Well, Alpha Drax, I hope so, because that's what I have in mind, like a hero campaign. But it all depends on the I would say how well the game do. This is to be announced soon. Oh, regarding marketplace. Can you schedule a session for Anantarupa? I want to see the progress on their end. Not a problem. I just need to ask. You teamwork remote or work in office? I would say a mix of both. As for Zestiria, I'm working on time. It all depends. It's a teamwork. Yeah, that's the aim. There's a lack of Web3 developers. When one leaves, can you replace him? So far, all our Web3 developers are with us all the time. Yep. So there's no worry there. I'm still talking the same dude though, so no worries. When will you announce big company partnership? What do you mean big? How many people are working on Antarupa? I can't tell, but I'm talking to all the leads. So just by the game leads, there is about 6 of them. And then under them, it's an unknown number of people. Yep. But the modelers, the animators, and all those actually are supervised by me. So they are mainly focusing on the back end. Can we expect it to launch on PC? Any target date? For PC, that is, I think it's only the next phase. Right now, we just need to get it on a mobile. That's the main focus. Baris is a Talos, man. it for today. Do these more similar to Dota or LOL? You mean in terms of the game art or gameplay? Gameplay wise, it's just your it's your mobile game format. I would say it's closer to anything that is mobile on a mobile game or a mobile platform. But art style wise, I would think it's a mix of both. About 20. How do you know? Because it's one of them. But Michael, some of the artists is actually, you know, working. It's an external team, so you might be right. We never know. Cancer, GG, cancer. On Heroes, because Dota is all free and you have earned some point. So at this point, our first 10 hero would definitely be free. Yep. Do you believe you can do a better game than on Naruba? What do you mean? Because right now we are in partnership. Because me alone, I don't think I can do anything. Because I'm not a programmer. If MP delay again, I expect game delay. This is actually not the case because it's a two different product. Any skin to show, Sir Gavin? Oh, skin. You have to buy them to see then. A better game, more popular. Popular one. Yeah, hopefully, because this is Web3, which means more people can get into it. Hopefully, we can make it. And yep, just like what Michael said, mobile and GameFi is actually very, very, I would say, ambitious because there's a lot of component. It's not just your average gacha game or your simulated game. It involves a lot of more complex aspect in terms of interaction between players. So it's actually very ambitious and it's a difficult route. The fact that Dwayne chose mobile as a genre, it's a bit I would say very brave of him. Would there be a courier? Courier, it's not necessary in terms of mobile type mobile game. Yeah, it was a thought, but I figured out it wasn't working. So, but I would like to introduce something else. For instance, a pet system, where Sophia could just follow your character around, things like that. Release the MP, follow the roadmap. Yeah. I also invest in AAA games. Big time in Illuvium. Dude, this game has some story mode that you can earn some coin. There will be milestone where you can earn some in-game currency. Raise the piece. Yeah, man, it's not funny. Like what Barry said, be patient, and our devs are working as hard as we could on them. Yep. Could there be connection from different regions? No lag issue. For instance, Malaysia and Turkey player. Yep, that will be tested. Yet to be seen. How many heroes has been finished? It's all working at the same time, but in terms of completion, I would say we are in about half there. 5. Is Dwayne Ong still in LA? Well, of course. No, everyone is working their best. I think no one wants to delay any progress. It's just that different aspect, different products require different, expertise, and sometimes it's really not within our control. Jintan is our advisor. What part of the gameplay will differentiate LA from other MOBA? As of now, it's all about potential. For instance, all the single player campaign and all those stuff is what we might bring to the table. How many maps will we have in LA? Multiple, maybe. As of now, we are focusing on the base ones, and maybe if there is a seasonal change in the map, that is possible. Yep. Do you have a limit of play per day on rank? Power's question is good. Right now, I don't think we have a limit in terms of the play, but on the amount of points that you can earn on rank, it's still not decided yet. Yep. Is there any feature for anti-hack? I think it'd be quite difficult for them to hack. Yep, but that I'll never know because it's. But I believe in our backend artists and our tech team. We have good advisors, so should be safe. Peaceful limit. Noted. Yep. I'm aware that, in any game there will be limitation in energy and all that. But I think the amount of games that you can play will not be limited. But in terms of the earning, the reward that you could get, that is maybe some of the limited that would be there. Will we have a cancer character in the game? Well, he's already in the game. Is there a limit of players to play a game daily? How can you assure the server can handle? We are going to use the best server that we could. So we will be testing the limit. As of now, we'll never know until it's online and the alpha starts. ASL is an off-chain coin, so we earn in-game ASL and change to LA. Yep, you're correct. Ed Senpai, I appreciate. I think you're a big fan of Sircan, but I don't know if we could sell the skin. I want a skin with Elon Musk's face. What are Axion Sphere? Axion Sphere you've seen this in the white paper, right? It's basically an item where you can re-roll the stats of your skin. Do you play Raw Rift? Just copy the game. Well, even copying it's not that simple. By definition, if you want to copy Wild Rift, which means you have to have all the resources, the amount of programmers, artists, and on every department, and they are a multi-billion company. How do you copy a game like that? Elon Musk. Charman, I think you can refer to our announcement. Thanks, Andy. I can send you a picture of Sir Ken and you can actually print it. Ah, power caught me there. I'm a Dota player too. If Mobile Legend dev teams, that is actually part of interesting. Yep, because our advisor Jeff pretty much welcomed that idea. Do you plan to add new skin? Yep, we plan to have seasonal skin. Well, it's been a good time. It's 3:51 now. I'll close at 4 because I have to feed my kid. It's time for him to drink. Can we watch any replay? Yes, I believe Cheryl is recording it. Compared to Dota, do you believe the gameplay is more innovative? Well, I do not expect, because I understand Dota player is very particular about the mechanics. I guess we are catering towards, we want to bring more people into the genre of MOBA than catering to veterans. If they like it, that's great. If they don't, it's just a shame. But I guess there's everything for everyone. We can't be pleasing all of them. Baris. Yep, there's neutral creeps. Don't worry, man. There's no copyright infringement when everything is built from scratch. Okay, I'll tell Vivian. In the future, are there possibilities for each character's voiceover to be from each country? I guess you're talking about different language. Maybe it's doable, but as of now, we are focusing on English. Stay tuned. Why? Are the pre-sale NFT for good for the initial 10 heroes? Upcoming heroes ever? Well, there are plans already, working on the next heroes. Just keep an eye on the updates. We add character from known celebrities like ML, like Manny Pacquiao. Wouldn't exclude that possibility, but who knows, right? Fly without wings? You mean floating? Well, Laurie is sort of floating when she casts a spell. How do we call the characters? Heroes or champions? As of now, I'm calling them heroes. But, Steph will decide on the copywriting. Laurie is old. Five more minutes, guys. Laurie's cute. What race does she belong to? She's actually human, but she no longer is a human, I guess. ESL is the final in-game earnings, and it's still a tentative value too. So this is a Ken's department. Yeah. Are you planning to make a cinematic trailer? Those are in plans, yep. But not my main focus though. Is the MP releasing this month? Yes or no, please? Thanks, Boris. Yeah, I guess the map will definitely be done. As you can see, let's see. These are the assets. When do you plan to release ASL? Yep, not decided yet. Power, you're correct. No, you have to earn it. We will have, referral programs for you to earn early ASL. But it's not set in stone again. One more minute, guys. Are you single? I'm married and I have a kid. I have to go feed him soon. Time for milk. I'm a feeder, yes. I feed the boy. Yes. How do you plan to solve delays from different countries? I have a strong tech advisors. We will do our best. Queenie is single. Yes. Alright guys, it's already 4. It's been a good time, talking to you guys. Hopefully you guys will be looking forward to the next one. And I think the next one I'll be sharing the development for the maps. And depending on which one comes first, it could be maybe Yasuke's showcase. Maybe. No problem, man. Thanks, guys. Okay, man. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm gonna go off now. Bye bye.